gotta kick it.
This is
Pause.
Okay.
He telling me we gotta kick it and shit. And he was like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like, I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just say? But when a nigga tell me he wanna take me shopping, what the fuck is the matter with this nigga? I'm telling you.
Yes,
I'm telling you. Look. Later you gonna find out a little shit that I be saying be real.
Most of you, unless you've been hiding under a rock for the last 48 hours, you know that the Diddy documentary has came out. It came out yesterday, and it has the internet completely ablaze. Shout out to 50 Cent. He released this documentary with unreleased footage that I don't know where he found this stuff at, but some of this footage was actually a few days before Diddy was getting locked up, before he got indicted.
A little fruit pie.
I don't know where he found this stuff at, but there are things in this documentary, allegedly, because I haven't watched it yet, but I will here in the next day or two. There are things in this documentary that wasn't told during, I believe, the trial, and also hadn't been told in previous documentaries. Now, allegedly, P. Diddy, or Sean Combs, in prison is trying to get his legal team to have this documentary taken down off of Netflix. I'm sorry, but by this time, Diddy, it's probably been ripped off of Netflix already, and millions of people have already seen it. So good luck with that, okay? I'm sure Curtis Jackson has a plethora of lawyers. He has a complete legal team, I'm sure. So he's probably already thought of this well before he put it out. And by the way, you're gonna have to get through Netflix before you get through Curtis Jackson. So again, good luck with that.
A little fruit pie.
Any case, NBC covered it. They also interviewed 50 Cent and the executive producer of this docuseries, and they're saying that Diddy's trying to have this documentary taken down. So let's check it out real quick. This is on YouTube, so for all of you, stop pausing the video, ninjas. For all of you talk too much, ninjas, a link will be in the description box for you to watch this, of course, without an interruption or commentary. And with that being said, fair use.
A new Netflix docuseries about Sean Diddy Combs is making headlines for its never-before-seen footage of the music mogul in the days before his arrest. Now, Combs is threatening legal action against the streamer for airing the unauthorized footage. Behind the series is Combs' longtime rap rival 50 Cent and director Alexandria Stapleton, who sat down with NBC News' Chloe Malas ahead of tonight's release.
I like how he said 50 Cent. That was a good pronunciation of that word, so I appreciate that. Also, unauthorized footage. I wonder, maybe this is the unauthorized footage they were talking about. I'm not sure. But again, I'm sure 50 Cent has a good legal team, so good luck getting this taken down, even though it's been out. Because it's been out for 2 days already, and it's probably the #1 show on Netflix at this point, and probably will be for the next few days.
Netflix releasing never-before-seen video of Sean Diddy Combs filmed just days before his arrest on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering in 2024. The footage is part of a 4-part docuseries, Sean Combs: The Reckoning, premiering Tuesday. Behind the explosive documentary is Combs' longtime rival, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, and director Alexandria Stapleton.
How did you get that footage of Diddy?
I figured most journalists would not disclose their sources.
The record.
I mean, Petty Jackson. Enemy spotted. Yeah, not Curtis Jackson, but Petty Jackson. I mean, he said he was going to do it, and to be fair, nobody believed he was going to do this. But when the trailer dropped and the news was coming out that this was going to be premiering soon, and man, this lit everybody up. Like, man, he really did it. And again, the clip I showed you at the beginning of the video where the whole shopping thing, I mean, that's been a joke for years now that that 50 Cent has told a plethora of people about how Diddy want to take him shopping and all that kind of stuff. The same thing with Diddy when he was on the Drink Champs and he told Fabulous, why you ain't party with me? And he was talking about, I like that, daddy, when you scrambling and scraping. I mean, that's another running joke that's been going on. Like, Diddy's been sus for a while.
Give viewers an intimate look at Combs' mindset ahead of his criminal trial, even conversations with his legal team.
Does he know y'all have this in the doc?
I would doubt he knows.
So when this airs, that'll be the first time that his legal team, Diddy, that everybody knows that this footage is now seeing the light of day.
Perhaps.
What was he intending to use it for?
I have no idea what he was doing that for.
I mean, you know.
Yo, how did he even find this footage, yo? I mean, where did he even get it from to air this? Where did he even find this stuff at again? They're laughing like, did he know that you were going to show this? And they're looking at you like, I don't think so, man. Again, corporate Jackson is speaking right now, but petty Jackson, the one that you see on Instagram and the one that's, inside his head right now, is laughing all the way to the bank. And if he could see Diddy face to face, he would probably be laughing his ass off right now. I mean, this is amazing.
Talking about a man who films himself doing everything and has for decades. I think he wanted someone to be behind the scenes with him.
Combs' team firing back in a statement to NBC News today, saying the Netflix so-called documentary is a shameful hit piece and that they relied on stolen footage that was never authorized for release. His team sending a cease and desist to Netflix. Netflix referring NBC News to a statement from Stapleton in which she said they lawfully obtained the footage. After a nearly 8-week trial, Combs was acquitted of the more serious charges of sex trafficking and racketeering and sentenced to 50 months in federal prison for 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Combs' team going on to slam Netflix for partnering with 50 Cent, who they say has been his longtime public adversary, something the Grammy winner denied.
Okay. Diddy and his legal team is saying that this is a hit piece. I mean, Diddy. I mean, come on, bro. You are literally in jail.
Enemy spotted.
In prison at Fort Dix. Pause.
Enemy spotted.
Where do you think this is a hit piece at? They're telling the truth. There were things that came out during the trial. There were things that were released in documentaries before this one. Okay? And so where's there a hit piece? This is what's going on. There's more truth being told post trial and post incarceration. And that's what you don't want. Because now at this point you're trying to salvage what image you have left and what influence you have left. And what 50 Cent did was put the top on the coffin that is your career and your legacy, your image, because it was already in the grave, but they just haven't covered it up yet. All right, they haven't finished the funeral or finished the proceedings to bury what's left of you. And that's what 50 Cent is doing right now. That's what you don't want. But somehow, some way, he got unreleased footage of you that makes you look even worse than you did when you got locked up.
Enemy spotted.
Man.
His own casting choices in his popular Stars franchise, Power.
One could watch this and think that you really hate Sean Combs.
Why would they be thinking that?
Because of the things that you post on Instagram,
Yeah,
because
this,
of the...
Look at this. And let's stop for a second and say that I hated him enough to hire his kids. And we've never done anything to each other.
Wait a minute. Now, I haven't, and excuse me, y'all, please don't eviscerate me in the comment section. I have not seen all of Power Book yet. I did not know that P. Diddy's son or one of his children is actually in the show. I mean,
Nick, you're stupid.
That is insane. Diddy, do you know that your child is in his show? This is executive produced by 50 Cent, okay? And it has been since the first edition of it, the original Power show. Your son is in this show. Bruh.
So it's just competitive energy and things that you say about other artists while you're in hip-hop culture.
This documentary is one of several that has chronicled Combs' rise and fall. But Stapleton says theirs is different.
Yeah, there's a lot of new information. No one had ever really put it together like that before.
For 50 Cent, he says he feels a sense of obligation.
Well, if I didn't say anything, you could assume that all of hip hop culture is comfortable with his actions.
And Chloe Molas joins us now in studio. Chloe, you've seen the whole documentary. What else can you tell us about it?
So there's a lot more of this never-before-seen footage, Tom, of Combs having really private conversations with his legal team, and you really get a sense of his mindset ahead of his criminal trial, which is really fascinating for me because he never did any sit-down interviews ahead of the trial. So you finally get to see what his strategy was and how worried he was. But clearly, perhaps he didn't think that he was going to go to prison because he's filming this documentary. You're also going to hear from Aubrey O'Day. She was in the girl band Danity Kane as part of making the band. She has an explosive allegation against Combs. And then there's quite a bit that focuses on the murders of Biggie and Tupac.
Bruh. I mean, come on, man. Diddy, why would you? And she's right. Somebody, well, I will put it this way, anybody with any common sense would be taping themselves, ahead of a trial or with the looming threat of going to prison. But you were taping yourself doing all this stuff, and now you're mad at 50 Cent and Netflix for putting this stuff out? You shouldn't have been taping yourself in the first place. That was dumb. That was stupid. Nobody would do that. If anything, they would want to keep a very low profile. They wouldn't want anything else that isn't already recorded because it's going to be used in trial. They wouldn't want anything else to come out. What if the prosecution had got a hold of this stuff that's in this documentary? You probably would have got more time. And now you mad at 50 Cent? You should be kicking yourself in the ass for doing this stuff. Because you thought we're never going to get out. Now it is. Because like she said, this documentary has other information that wasn't in other documentaries, and the way they put it together, I assume, has everybody buzzing. Because there's like 2 other documentaries on, I think, Hulu, I think HBO Max. There's other documentaries about Diddy, but it was pre-trial stuff. So a lot of this stuff was speculation. It was rumors and things like that. Some of it was fact, but a lot of it wasn't based in fact, right? But now that the trial is over and we got all the footage from the trial, we got transcripts from the guy off of Twitter, stuff like that. Now we know a lot of this stuff happened. Actually, you probably are linked to other situations like Biggie, like Danity Kane, all this other stuff. You were lucky you got the time you got, man, because really there's other investigations that can be opened up about you, and they might already be opened up and you just don't know it yet. So the documentary is probably the least of your worries.
People from Combs' inner circle raising a lot of questions. People are going to also have a lot to say about that.
All right, Chloe Molas, we look forward to that. We thank you for watching, and remember...
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, Diddy, man. This documentary should be the least of your worry. 50 Cent did a wonderful job. And was it petty? Yeah, to me, yes. But the larger message here is that you were getting exposed, that now they know more about you than they already knew about the trial. They already thought you was foul, but now they probably think you're a demon. And is that really on 50 Cent or is that on you? Huh? Just a thought. And with that being said, thank you for attending another episode of the Working Man Podcast. I am your host, Nicholas J. Fury. And let me know what you think about the docuseries. If you've already seen it, let me know what you think about it down in the comment section. If you plan to watch it, as I plan to do here shortly or momentarily, let me know when you plan to watch it down in the comment section. And please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell. We're out of the door. And Diddy, if you're watching from prison on your smartphone or your TV, in the comment area, remember this, bruh. Reality checks are free. See you next time.